Alright, hello. This lovely shirt. Lovely new shirt that I quite like a lot. Been pulled at by an exuberant and excitable baby K. I'm not ready to get his name right in my head. Can't get it. It is also like started a bit larger than it needs to. Hold on. Because it was the last one available at the merch stand. And it doesn't matter if it's too big, because how the hell could I say no to that? It's gorgeous. I was there with beloved girlfriend, and I had an excellent concert, and so I just had to get an excellent shirt while I was there too. Right? Of course. Over the damn moon. And now I've got a lot of band shirts by this band, which fits, given I've got some of their lyrics tattooed on me. So I'm sipping from my Garfield mug, and I gotta tell you, I've had a really good weekend. It included seeing an old friend. It included hanging out with beloved girlfriend. And it also included watching the Garfield movie, the newer one with Chris Pratt. It's a bad fucking film. A little more. It's just there. Keep going. Where is it? You can do it. A little bit. You know, do that over there. A little bit more. Hit. A little bit. No. Okay. More over here. Why is this so hard? Oh my god. Huh. No, this hand. Okay. Yay! Now if we hit it like that. Yeah, there we go. You can also hear the Baldur's Gate 3 battle music in the background because I loaded into a fight. Paid money. Clary, who do you think I am? Jeez. Caligula's horse. There you go. Cool. That's a real dumb endeavor. I love him. I'm going to send something to chat and to our lovely Discord where you can all hear some of, like, favorite track from the newest album? Yeah, it'll do. YouTube Caligula's horse. The Storm Chaser. Problem is, I definitely can't play it on stream because I will get. Just search for it, bloody heck. Bunch of good movies to the place. Well, I'm glad she does. She is. That's for sure. It's like, I'm not gonna do it. I only add terrible things to Plex. But I can't be trusted when it comes to like having good taste. We know that. Except for music. And even then, quite a lot of the time, no. This particular one that I just sent, I'm not gonna shoot myself in the foot and lose my point immediately. I worked hard on that point. Discord's booting. Anyway, it's been like that's a good weekend, I gotta say. I am tired as fuck. Baby K is doing an excellent job of waking up at 3 in the morning, staying awake for an hour or two, and then going back to sleep. And sleeping until 9 or something. And I had somewhere to be by 10, so we had to get up at like 8:30, and that meant, oh fuck, sleepy as. It's fine. It turned out well. He had a nap on me in the afternoon while I watched bad YouTube videos for about an hour and a half, and it was just lovely. Have a very snory baby to sleep. Hello, Violets. Have a very sleepy baby snore on my chest for a little while. Highly relaxing. What's this talking about a trip to see Seahorse, Violets? And like Roses released a new single, and it does seem the video seems to be hinting at them having a full LP release soon, so I'm excited for that too. Given a band from California that is definitely like, it's not even really post-punk, it's straddling emo post-punk. They're full, actually, it's fun just to show it. I will, hold on. Pull that open, Bandcamp. So yeah, you can probably tell I'm pretty tired because it was a long night. I'm alive. I'm pretty happy about it. I have had a very good weekend. It doesn't mean I'm not sleepy. I'm gonna do my best. That. People with instruments who yell about being sad over the noise created by said instruments. That's incredible. I'm fucking sold. Yes, please. And that really does encapsulate their sound very well. And then you single is not on their Bandcamp, so that explains why I haven't bought it yet. And also explains why they're like, we have a full album coming out soon. Because they've got a record label that's like, we won't let you fucking sell things on Bandcamp. Okay. Alright, cool. Don't fight me on it. I can obtain it in other ways. I want the file on my computer. You know, the computer I have that's in my house. The cloud is great, but the cloud is just someone else's computer. Some things I want to have on my computer. My computer singular, question mark? Oh boy. There are several. Yeah. A good weekend, that's for sure. A very good weekend that has stolen some of my energy. You can blame some individuals for that. Hey, Lexi. They know what they've done. They know how they stole my energy, and I'm very impressed with them. But still, come on! And they are beloved, all of them, in different ways, thankfully. But fuck me. So we're drinking some decaf with a little whiskey from my Garfield mug to celebrate watching a terrible... to celebrate watching the terrible Garfield movie. And just to also be pleased with Willow potentially putting good movies on my server. Alright, but in the meantime, I think it's time to get to some Baldur's Gate 3. I've been excited to play more Baldur's Gate 3, even if I did spend a long time playing Kingdom Hearts. And I've hit max level. Yes! And so I'm ready to finish it, and I'm going to be checking with Sam as our special guest and Silicon Prism. I don't know, like if the timetables work out and it's magical, maybe we'll finish it earlier than next week, right? Oh, Cleric, that's amazing. Good job. It's not, that's a very, very fucking great move. So it's not announced yet, but I know that the Fenner website is up and updated for 2024, and mwah, lovely, absolutely beautiful. I have some like actual work to do where I've assessed mine, but I need to go and look at all of the emails I've received saying, could you update XYZ thing, and then provide it back to our web person. I think I have actually. If not, I need to do that and make sure. But it looks great. It looks absolutely great. Our webmaster has done an incredible job, as he does every year, but fucking hell, man. He's knocked it out of the park. I'm so impressed. And I'm really... Yeah, I wish it was early. And me too. Me too. Absolutely. But there's been significant change in like the leadership and other bits of the committee. Ways of working has changed, and that's been a shake-up to some people. Understandable. So if we could have 2 or 3 years that after a paradigm shift to see how it goes. Yeah, he has. Like, if we could have some time after a paradigm shift to really assess how it went, that'd be fantastic. I think that phrase, or like that intent, because I'm not even using the correct phraseology, has activated Violet's trap card, and she may go on an agile rant sometime soon, and you, like I, will probably love it. So enjoy seeing that. But it does mean the people who have been like, is Fenner happening? I get to say, yes, look at all the work that all the people have been doing for us. I get to say, look, they've written blurbs. They've got games and they've got ideas and they love you and they love themselves and they love their work. We're so excited to see what happens, right? The con is actually happening. And of course, like, my game's on there too, and I'm working on it. I logged into my computer to settle down and do some writing on my Fenner game at about 11 o'clock last night, and it was lovely. And then I got 4 words in, went, oh, And then after finishing one fight on Elden Ring and the episode, yes, exactly, Violets, and then finishing like the last 10 minutes of an episode of House, I went to bed. And like Baby K woke me up pretty shortly after that, but brain over, energy done, spent it all in being very, very blissed out. So, is it lupus? Very rarely is it actually lupus. In that one, it was a type of aphasia caused by cerebral malaria. It wasn't even the intermittent acute porphyria that came up in... that was weird and in House and was referenced in Scrubs later. It's pretty funny. Anyway, hey, wanna watch some Baldur's Gate? I mean, Hermit's here. Hermit... Because they're meant to be an incident of Australian... One to a head... What, lupus? Or cerebral malaria? Yeah, so like last time, which was a while ago, I've got to admit, we stopped in the middle of a fight because we went over. Right. Because if you'd pointed out that you found something like cerebral malaria and you didn't... and you're not still screaming years later, I mean... I also, like, I think it's not just because lupus itself is rare, which is not what they're implying. It's like, if it was lupus, someone would have picked it up before now, because very rarely are House's doctors and that team the first diagnosticians. We need a 16 to hit, Jesus. That guy didn't die, but again, he was fictional, so... can you sneak attack him? You can't. Wielding a finesse weapon. Must be wielding a finesse weapon, unless you got the thug subclass, I bet. Fuck, Jimbles, come on, man. Should have thought about that. Changing a weapon always costs an action. Anyway. You're amazing, buddy. That one's not really his fault. If they... Yeah, she can take it. Alright, time to deflect. Love a double crit. So, like, it's been a while, but what I remember is this is underneath the inn where everyone is supposed to be, like, taking shelter. And there are these mean locks. It's also interesting for me to be completely surprised entirely by a creature type. I've never heard of a mean lock before. Whatever the fuck it is, so cool. My middle mouse is getting worse, so let's see if it's Q and W. Yes, okay, we can rotate. We'll be fine. 25% chance, but can't move towards. So there should be a way to remove fear. Yeah. Q&E. He's not better when he's a warlock either. No. Maybe having malaria in your brain is better than having it anywhere else. Like, how bad can it be? Let's face it. It seemed pretty bad. Having quite severe aphasia is also not great. Oof. Okay. Many of them don't have anything. That guy's got a cool hat. Jeez, okay.
At the ready.
Crit on 19. We used to call that increased critical threat range. But you can't call it that anymore because of woke. Probably better, but you don't get any like cool magic.
Shrine, hidden away.
You don't get any cool magic power.
No choice but
So
to
that's less good. Hidden amidst columns detailing the income and expenditure of a tavern is an aside written in tiny, urgent handwriting. I have concealed the sacred relics of a revered goddess in the darkest corner of this place. Morfred, my loyal brother, seeks to forge a network of allies to stand against the oppressive reign of Ketheric Thorm. Sadly, fear has gripped the hearts of many, turning them away from our cause. I cannot truly blame them, for trepidation fills my soul as well, but I must put aside my own fears and reunite with Morfred in the bowels of the Masons Guild. Together we shall preserve what we can of the Moon Maiden's light and hope that the treacherous banners of the faithful soon rise against that treacherous dog, Thorm. Ah. Yeah, potentially I don't want to get too political given what has happened in the United States a little while ago. Oh boy, just a regular day. But the because of woke joke, it's just classic. I don't think it's going to get old. Ooh. This artist has exaggerated the points of the ears, which seem to cut the canvas dark like pale knives. The garb of this eminent man are beautiful, poised, and utterly indicative of means. Cool. I don't think that's a new one. Well, Saloon, good job. Or Saloon. Your people still hold worship to you. Before something went horribly, horribly wrong. But don't worry, we're not thinking about that. Yeah, it's funny. I start my stream saying, I've had a great weekend, ignoring socio-political events. Hey, do what you can. Knotted roots. Leading to out. What if instead we went into this...
Be wary. This place is trapped.
That'd be my first. I don't have any things piercing my body in piercing anywhere, so except some people may call it solidarity, and we're not doing that. Trapped, locked, too heavy to pick up. There better be something good in here. Coruscation Ring. Arcane Radiance. Where the wearer deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source, they also inflict radiating orb on the target for 2 turns. Cool. Halsin. Halsin? I didn't think I'd convinced Halsin he can join and hang out in my party yet. We're going back to the camp pretty fucking soon. Figure out why it's giving me options to gear up the bear. A cracked wall next to a smoke powder barrel, eh? Scroll of Revivify, eh? Kinda like you're a barbarian. Could you barbarian things? The I know, right? That'd be so good. I got some plans ahead. I got some things to pick up. Some strategies to indulge in. A hip holster for a yes, seriously, a hip holster for a wand vibrator to purchase. Could only find one in very shitty plastic, so I decided against it. It was like broken in the store, but still, fuck. Doesn't mean I don't want it. I'll have to carry my tools, right? How good would that be? Hello, everyone. You did. Violence, why did you not tell me? Good God. Nice. We may indeed, like, a quick draw holster. Yeah. You did? Yeah, it sounds like something I do. Oh, you forget? Shit. Well, fuck, I've got to... Oh, was it perhaps lost? In, like... A molehill? Molehill. What am I doing? Haystack. There you go. Anyway, well, I mean... Tax time? We all getting tax returns?
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mom.
It sure isn't loading in any textures. Is it tax time? We'll see how much is returned. If it is, like, what am I throwing it on? Debt? A NAS? Other mischief? You see, that sounds good. Getting it custom made? Oh my god. Alright, I've clearly been here before, given there's a chest I've dug up, but... Yeah, that's fair. Nice. Yeah. That fucking sucks.
Right back at you.
Just don't know how accurate the estimate is. The estimate's usually pretty bad because it, for some reason, the tax estimate, it doesn't take into account hex. They're just like, oh, this amount was withheld. Well, I'm not going to think about that hex that you have. Waste of time. Anyway, we had a good time chatting to people here, but I think I've got to... protection. Yeah, we've literally got to do that. There's nothing else we can have completed. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Moonrise Towers, Moonrise Towers. That sounds good. Let's do that before we go too much further. Hidden in the waning moon. Can't get there yet. House of Healing, Moonrise Towers. Find a ledger. I think there's no more side quests to do here, and it's time to go.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Stay close by. Won't be waiting long.
Hello, Harpers.
You mean to reach Moonrise, and I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep even a torch cannot quell it.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yet the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word.
Do the ambush, get the thing, we continue side questing. Let's go. Yeah, it's taking that convoy. You lead, I
Splendid.
follow.
I'll mark your map should you lose the way. Harper's with me. Stray no more than an arm's length from your course.
I'm gonna swap this slave. Wait, shit, I was supposed to go see why the bear is now available as something I can send people to. Anyway, we'll do that. In a minute. In a minute. We're getting excited. Harper's doing stuff. Let's go.
Steady. We're closing in.
You've been walking for like a minute, man. I like how that one is being partially left behind.
Perfect spot for an ambush. Get into position.
Some places allow you to salary sacrifice to your hex debt. Sorry, shit. I'm not a tax agent, so you can't trust me for this. But you can do your own research. If you salary sacrifice to lower your taxable income and put that money towards your hex debt, you also reduce the amount of repayments you're going, and it's like pretty tricky way to do it. That sounds pretty smart. Fuck, I don't know how to do it, but that would be interesting.
To your church every day, my queen. Your followers are legion.
Go. We'll wait for your signal.
Your faithful stand ready, Majesty. Soon we march. Soon the world will bow to you.
Here, we're boss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
Good job, Slam. Clear your throat to make yourself known. Come on, Slam, let's do something stupid. Hi, everyone.
The Drider's eyes cut through the darkness, locking on you as your parasite squirms with excitement.
That's a
Your
good move,
minds
Hermit.
connect,
I paid mine
and you
off and
hear
then
a
went back to
voice
university.
whispering to you. The Absolute, or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the darkness.
One of your true souls, my queen. How have they survived?
You know what they say, a ballad a day keeps darkness away.
To make the darkness quiver with mere song. You must have blessed them, my queen. But if so, where is their lantern?
But deception. Our wondrous queen dropped me a message. She said that you need to give me that lantern. It's very important. It sucks, Hermit. I am sorry to hear it.
Majesty,
Darian and Shadowheart love that.
is this true? Did I not serve you well? Very well.
We do like 1 or 2 classes a semester. And I was supposed to have 2, and then I have to drop down to 1 because the placement is going to happen while big things are happening in my life, and so I don't want to go away for 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks. Yeah. So how does this work exactly?
They don't know. Our queen told them nothing.
The lamp's light keeps the shadows at bay. Stops them from getting close enough to grab us.
Silence! The Absolute's favored are speaking. She has blessed the lantern's light. It is the Absolute who protects us from the shadows.
Protects us from what? What are the shadows exactly?
Simply shadows. Cursed, hungry shadows trying to grab the living. And they are getting stronger. But do not worry. There is still power in the lantern.
So we're here to tear down the Absolute, so I'm going to kill them, but we're pumping them for information beforehand, as is appropriate.
She protected me.
You gotta be sneaky about it.
It's time to go, Lantern Bearer. The sooner we clear the dark, the better.
Indeed. Signal the Harpers to attack. Get 'em, boys!
Gradually! Blossom us in the dark!
Oh, buddy.
Drag them into the dark! Not let them see the light!
Jesus Christ, 184? Counterspell. No sanctuary for you! Opening with will, huh?
I found my mark.
Onward.
I should cast Enrage. Oh, sorry, I should cast Enlarge Person or something. That sounds great. Don't provoke an attack in AAO, but see if we can. Needs a 19? God damn. Okay, cool. 70% chance to hit. Lovely. Moonshield, huh? Anyone close enough to one another? No, they're all spread out. Lovely. We don't need to crit it. It is a bit strange you can't romance the Spider-Man, right?
I fear neither shadow nor death.
You're very brave, Harper. Please don't die. Seriously, don't fuck it up. Wild magic. Speak with animals. Not very useful, thank you. Look, I like that it happened.
Guard against the darkness!
No gossip.
Honestly, this is a great spot for an ambush. They're doing very well. Slam, Paul Slam is pretty injured. Go on. Oh, I did not expect them to actually hit her. A bit too overconfident, clearly.
No mercy. Take your
No longer basking in Leviathan's love. Which is a shame, just means Slam's no longer really injured. Oh, so on Friday night we had okay, so I'm gonna pull back the curtain a little bit because at least one person in chat is in that game, but you know, you do what you can. I did something that I haven't had the mental energy to do for a while, but finally got fucking around to it. I goddamn prepped. As in, not only did I read the adventure path, but I double checked, like I wrote down notes on what I wanted to do and why. I deliberately put extra information about how I would describe things. I thought, how is the best way to make this exciting? Fuck, dude. For all players, and for my pathfinding on Friday night. That was really enjoyable. We ran out of steam pretty early, so we had one fight, but it was a good fight. Oh, thank you, Lexi. I appreciate that. I wanted to... Jeez. Little bastards. Wanted to quite deliberately make it, like... that particular fight, I specifically said, let's make this as spooky as possible. And then, for another one that we didn't get to, I had other goals that I'm looking forward to going for. And it felt great, because it's a reminder that... Shit. Cutting words. You don't need to bed now. It's a reminder that every now and then that when I do focus and put a little bit of prep effort in, even though I'm very big on the, if you over prep, you're going to make things worse. Know what I'm doing. Know what I'm doing sometimes. Totally worth it. Kind of disadvantage. Okay. Wait, maybe you don't walk all the way around. I'm a much better player than GM, and I know this, and I'm not ashamed of it. I didn't knock down his concentrate. No, he's got the concentrate. Who's got the concentrate? Fuck, it's someone. Yeah, you're like, so you say, but I haven't seen you play anything yet. Fenno, baby! That's what it's all about. Bonk him.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Still got Sanctuary, so we can't deal with him yet. But Betty is here. Or break a follow-up. Literally no one. Well, we tried. Kindness cast Fanatic Retaliation, and that's why our people took damage. Just a little something. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm gonna wait until his turn again. By definition, it's pretty small, right? Yeah, really gonna take it down. Good. Oh, baby K, good job. Oh, son. He's had a good day. Love that little goofus. I think it's just Karnes left. Yeah, makes sense why this is, why it gives you so many other options as to, like, avoid the fight. Because it's a tough one, and I'm glad we're given a choice. Karlak's already got it, okay. Where'd Lae'zel go? Yeah, she can get back up there. We got lots of level 1 bard spells. Fuck. I know I've said it several times, but I am pretty relieved that it turns out I like parenting. And it's really gratifying too. Don't you have bardic inspiration? Shouldn't you be able to just use that? Okay. Guess it did. Whoop! Yeah, you like that? Fucking owned. Only Astarion is hurt now, and let's face it, that kind of deserves it a little bit.
Take you.
In Pathfinder? That would damage him. Because he's a vampire, he'd take damage from positive energy. I think it's probably a good thing they didn't include that. What if they did, man? What if they did? Okay, don't fuck this up. I got 12 hit points, 45%. Like, come on. There's my boy.
Now to take its light.
Time to press ahead. 1,000 more to conquer.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows.
Incredible magic. I can feel the light lifting the shadows, even those within me. Be safe and be brave. We expect no less.
Do you think, like, we could have got one of these lanterns
Notice a tiny
earlier?
pixie trapped within.
Oh.
These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh please, oh golly me, oh my. You must release me or I'll die.
Oh.
The lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
Oh. Legends tell the Fae trapping people, not the other way around. What are you? Why are you in here?
My pixie dust is bright as day. My injuries can light the way.
She cannot be more pain than my own ears from that insufferable rhyming.
Who are you?
My name is Dolly Thrice. Now won't you free me from this vice?
I need protection from this curse. If I release you, will you help me travel through the shadows?
It would be my pleasure, truly. Once I'm freed, I'll help you duly.
What's the mechanism at the base of the lantern?
I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
Quick save. Turn on the mechanism.
Son of a... No! Stop, please!
What kind of torture device is this?
My light. To protect from... the curse.
Alright, well, that didn't do anything particularly useful, and I don't want to be someone who has tortured a fairy. So I'm just going to load. Look, having ourselves and others beaten by the sexy priest of Leviathan, like, that's a separate matter. Clearly this pixie is not willing and enjoying this whole process. I haven't played my Forest Like run. I haven't run my Forest Like Oceans game with Golem King and Comrade and Adjudicator Z. Why do I feel like there's a fourth person? It's
I
not
dare not
leaving out
name
of
it,
me.
newfound friend. The faintest
Well,
touch could spell
release the
my
pixie.
end.
But it doesn't mean
Finally!
smoking jaguar.
Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a mad rider and my own farts for company.
But I've been thinking about it a lot, and I really want
Did me
them
a good
to.
turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
I'm really hoping that we get a chance to play it again soon. And additionally, it's in the same world as my Fano game in a different time period. So, like, I'm thinking about the metaphysics of the world a lot and things that can have happened. And, like, that team is going back into, like, a different phase of the game pretty soon. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to react to that, what's going on, what they're excited about. So, what's on offer?
Honey, I'll shake your world, that's for sure. Here, give this Bella shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Thanks, Dolly, Dolly, Dolly.
Pixie. Curious little thing.
See, Feywild Bell. Sort by latest. Moonlighting. Clong. Ah, shit. That's right. It's a hell of a sound. Anyway, Feywild Bell. Literally can't equip it anymore. Okay, well.
Never a dull moment.
That's right, I should turn that on. Right, time to lit everyone. The cheese grommet. Rotten lemons. Amazing. A free rotten lemon. Ring the bell.
I'm ready. Been blessed already, haven't you? Move on with your life.
Filigree to Feywild Bell. I mean, I did have the pixie blessing, but I forget things all the time, so reminding me is not a bad idea. I think that's if you take a long rest, you have a way to put it back on. Gold. Fire damage. I could very well give that to Karlak, but I think she's got other gloves that are more worthwhile. Cruel Sting! Sting the Helpless. A drow elf wielding this weapon deals an additional 1d4 poison damage against restrained targets. Wow. It's kind of fucked up, guys. Fun, though. Anyway, sweet. Let's get adventuring. We have visited that. To the Masons Guild. Wait, why is there an enemy on the map? Oh yeah, because he's unconscious.
One day I'll catch a break.
Honestly, you came into that pretty well, Slam. Not quite sure what you're complaining about. It's not even a difficulty, but my method of running through and exploring as much as possible and, like, trying to ensure you don't miss something by doing all the side quests you possibly can before you move on is, and, like, looking up guides to make sure that you haven't missed the side quest. Like, it means that very often you do something marginally stupid by walking into the shadows, seeing if you survive it, going, oh, well, there's nothing else we can do, let's do the Harper thing. And when doing it on stream, sure, it's even worse when you think, oh man, that was dumb. But additionally, like, it doesn't even need to be on the stream, where I'm like, that's kind of stupid, dude. But it's the way I play the games.
See that symbol on the ground? This was a Mason's Guild.
Corpses on display. Perhaps someone didn't appreciate the mason's stonework.
I don't hate it either. Tiered shelves. Alright, I literally can't pick it up without clicking on the name.
Let this be a warning. Those who defy Shah's will shall suffer darkness without her blessing.
Ooh.
Let this be a warning. Those who defy Shah's will shall suffer.
There's a marker on my map labeled Sexy Dude. Nice. That's the guy who's like, I need to find the people responsible. Find me the ledger. Okay, so my middle mouse button is no longer working to hold at all, so that's replace the mouse on the list. It's not that super important though. Also, I'm not going to go very fancy anymore because this is fucking ridiculous. I don't need this. Right? What I want is not a mouse that has a minor LCD screen in it that tells me stats. Sometimes of the game I'm playing, but most of the time just like computer stats, temp, RAM usage, whatever. What I want is a mouse that feels nice in my hand and doesn't fall apart
That might be worth
in a year. Like, that's it. Let's hear about skin. I'll read the whole thing out later.
Here lies the Grand Mason, his bones and lies exposed. A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
That's odd. Why additional creatures? Fill in his bones. And I mean, I'm not immune to buying weird, goofy shit that's definitely gamer branded. Like, oh, Infernal Lion? Don't mind if I do. For example, relatively recently, I sent something to a group chat where I was like, Jimbles, no. Because they were selling keycaps. A website, an organization selling keycaps that are Final Fantasy themed and Kingdom Hearts themed. I'm like, I could replace all my keycaps, right? I've got Cherry MX switches, right? They were built so that your backlit keyboard can shine the things through. My keyboard's not backlit, so I'm not doing that. And this keyboard is perfect. It does everything I want, and it doesn't fall apart. It's wireless, and it isn't a rechargeable, like lithium-ion battery rechargeable. And I still change the batteries roughly every 6 months, max. So that's pretty great. That's all I really want, and it doesn't lose connection. Yeah, like apparently me too, right? I don't think the Kingdom Hearts branded keycaps and Final Fantasy XIV's alphabet keycaps would be like giving much to Squeenix, and in the end they're a massive company. They don't need my fucking help. They need to pay their executives less and then stop investing in NFTs. The fucking dunderheads. That would be enough. But in a way to say this matters to me, I don't know, self-identification with objects, don't love that, but I've had some good times with the series, as I'm sure you're aware. Use tower-shaped kitty. Also just looked good, right? So I need to buy a new keyboard for that as well. So in this extravagant, ridiculous purchase, I might as well get a new keyboard and a new mouse, because the mouse is misbehaving. And the switches. Dumb. Congratulations on finding this place, thief, but your journey ends here. Oh, alright, well, off we go. Maybe I should spend it on dialect lessons or acting lessons? Good fucking luck. Maybe spending it on extra daycare for baby K? That's not how that works. So that I feel like I could have time to do those? That would be more interesting. I think if it's a relatively significant amount of money, what it's going to do is pay off debt, yes. See what loved ones want. Maybe I can help that happen. Maybe pay for a babysitter, so I'll go out for dinner. And then spend money on dinner. Like, that's it. Oh, well, shit. Slam isn't supposed to be doing this. That's relatively difficult. Awesome. Will.
Sharp as ever.
Okay, you are here. I was about to say. Jesus Christ. This could very well kill a lot of us if I don't do this right, because those gargoyle statues are definitely going to breathe fire. My resources action. Motherfucker. Steady. Greater toughness. Colic solves the day. Good job. DC's 10 on this disarm, so we should all get a chance. Like, give it a try, and then fuck off if we don't make it. because most people need to roll like a 9. If it's not a fireball, if it's just breathing fire, we might be okay. Are you having flashbacks to the time when you were a rogue? It's another lifetime, darling. Don't remember it. This is disappointing. Here, we're on max inspiration. Go for it again, buddy. I'm throwing you a bone. I don't even like you. Come on. Do something impressive. Attaboy. Huh. Straight up immune. Okay. Well, she wasn't kidding. That toughness sure can grate. You're well out of actions too, so just... Alright, you're out of that too. Just get the fuck out of here. Oh, Slam. We're really in it now. 2. What if... Exit tempest mode. Right.
Where am I needed?
Are you impressed? I'm impressed. We didn't die. Imagine if we were doing it with only 4 party members. Yeah, if I play it again, it will definitely be with Dark Dirge, and not the unlimited party mod, because, like, let's face it, there'll be less people willing to hang out with the Dark Urge, right? I believe. It makes sense. But I think, and like, I'll try to play it evil too. And that's funny, given I played through Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 as definitely a lawful good paladin. Dual wielding bastard swords. Don't ask me. I like dumb decisions.
Breathe deep and move.
Oh, cool. Dirge with the mod on. Yeah, that's a good point too, but you don't need the mod to have him, right?
My little trick.
Yes. Immune to prone. Why would they be prone anyway? You know, it'd be really cool. Witness. Oh, no, that's a good idea. Okay. They rolled 31. Yeah, alright. Crit it. Asterian, good job. That's a good point. Like, having the actual witnesses, which is a big part of the plague, right?
Steps at a time.
I intend to play Dark Urge as, like, the sorcerer as well. Final Oblivion. Need 15 to hit. I don't think moving will break guidance. Cool. No, level 3 spell slots, okay. Like, what was I saying? It's gone. Assume it wasn't important. can't see any of the enemies, so enjoy the disadvantage. Level 2 spell slot is a full action, where instead we could just Divine Smite. 80%. Come on, buddy. They're all shadow blended, so you just gotta wait. Sorry.
Can't even catch my breath.
I already said it how cool I find the shadow vestiges, so you get information about who the shadow was before it happened, before it became a shadow. Like, that's good. Very good writing. There are so many good adventure paths by Paizo that have come out or are coming out that makes me just want to, like, run more role-playing games or run the games I'm in more often. And it doesn't feel like just ADHD jumping from one thing to another. I'm like, seriously, I want to be more involved in this hobby. And I get that feeling actually pretty frequently. I'm like, I do this thing and I like it. I wish I could do more of it. But I run into a limit, a chronological limit that you just can't beat sometimes, right? There aren't enough hours in the day, especially not when you have to do regular real life work. And there aren't enough. You still need to triage what you'd like to do the most. And oftentimes the things I'm triaging are the people I'd like to see. Yep. But let's face it. Nice. If I didn't have to work, I'd stream way more.
A happy, faded memory comes to you. A woman walking along a beach, holding hands with her husband-to-be.
Yeah, exactly, Cleric, exactly. Even if
a distant memory of
everything
a man
was
stretching
organized,
his back with a groan.
so I could just
Another day
roleplay, like everything else is taken care of,
blocks
I wouldn't have the
done.
mental fortitude to go that long.
Calloused hands,
Especially not if I'm
hammer
running
and
it.
Chisel around a massive slab of rock. Months from now, a face will take shape. A happy, faded memory comes to you before the shadows. A woman walking along a beach, holding hands with her husband-to-be. Laughter in this one's life. You sense this one hid for days as the sounds of battle got closer and closer to town. You didn't even care who won, so long as it ended.
Like, I did like role-playing for really, really long sessions. It felt luxuriant and it was enjoyable. It seemed to oftentimes also come with, like, a less frequency. And I don't miss being able to at least somewhat consistently expect it's going to happen more often.
Here we go.
Mason's letter. Alfred, you're probably surprised that I'm writing. Though no more surprised than me. You've warned me of Thorm's malice, yet I took up a hammer and trowel to build that cursed tower. You warned me of the common war, yet I built a prison that would contain his foes. You warned me. I did not listen. It's my deepest regret, and I must atone. I know more about the tower's construction than anyone, and possess innumerable tools and supplies besides. Gather your allies at last light, and let us devise a plan to infiltrate Moonrise. Ketheric plans for war. He expects to face halberds and staves in the light of day. We will end him with a dagger to the back before he can do so much as raise a blade. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I hope that you'll try. Your brother, Morford. Mason's log. How quickly times change. The Thorms are Saloonite through and through, or so I believed. Perhaps Ketherick only converted for Melodia, and with her death, and that his daughters, his faith died too. But to turn to Shah, it beggars belief. Ketherick's justiciars are growing greater in number, and more determined to rout out any traces of Selûne and Wraithwyn. Why do they think this town was built? One cannot rip out the foundations of a building and expect it to remain standing. Brother and I remain the last two bastions of Our Lady of Silver in the town. A few, the trusting few, come to worship in secret by moonlit nights. Others, converts all. Whether they truly believe, I cannot say. Impossible, isn't it? Sick of standing idle while justiciars gain power in our humble town. What will become of us if we allow it? I met a man who was no man, touched by a devil, or maybe worse, but he offered me something I couldn't refuse. Help. The time is now. Ketherick's justiciars, their stronghold in the temple below, they will be wiped out, all of them. I didn't ask how, just want them gone. Let the Harpers have it, Ketherick now. They'll make short work of him. Yeah, Ketherick's gone, but like that cost was pretty high, right?
Traps. How? This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Let's not have this trap go off again, shall we? Yeah, there's been a new Final Fantasy XIV expansion, and I finished the main plot but didn't follow up with the post-game stuff for the expansion before it, so I'll get to it. But I intend to do Final Fantasy XIV as a new game plus on stream again, just to do the story. And maybe some of the profession quests, because they're pretty good and highly enjoyable. Helmet of Arcane Acuity. Battle Acuity. Whenever you deal damage to the weapon attack, you gain Arcane Acuity for 2 turns. Alright.
Best foot forward.
Remember to think through your entire your builds. That ain't me, buddy. And so I will get Dawn Treader? No. Something. Later. It just means that I've been thinking about it a little bit, because some friends are playing. Like, Wormwood's wife. Ooh. Here you find a rich history of the Shionthar River. Anyway. We've read that before. I don't... Like, I'll loot these, but I don't think there's going to be anything particularly plot relevant. I also haven't finished Guild Wars 2's most recent expansion, though the bits I have played were highly enjoyable. I think a lot of people are like, this is too, small? And a bit repeaty? Like, no, it was cheaper than all the other expansions, and the things they did add were highly worth it and beautiful, so... Logbook. No, we've read that before, that's not unique. Halsin can have it, apparently. Nearly break time. Carefully drawn diagram of Moonrise Towers. Circle of red ink draws your attention, as though something has been stashed in the tower's prison dungeon.
How quaint. A treasure map. The base of Moonrise is marked.
Button. Cool. And trap. Nope. Okay, cool. Scroll of knock, very useful. Disguise self, less, but still useful. Potion of... Alright, that's pretty great. Potion of speed, we love that. Helps Lae'zel catch up and fuck over people. We give that to Will, who has consistent trouble jumping anyway. Potion of dark vision, lovely. Well, that's a good little bit of loot. We're going to camp. Not a long rest yet. There's just some people I want to talk to. Like Halsin. Why are you appearing as someone I can send shit to? Are you going to join my party? Do I get a bear now? Is it bear time? You're desperate to talk to me? It also means I get to meet Minthara too.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
There's a flaming fist at last light. The curse has left him insensible, but he's muttering about a boy called Thaniel.
He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something.
Okay.
Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land.
All right, fuck yeah. Glad we
If this
managed to
fist
speak to
knows
him,
where
man.
he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
He will. Oh, yeah, he really means at once, at once.
This place gives me the creeps. Eyes open, wits shut. Plenty worse. Eyes open, wits shut.
Should have guessed that Halsin can help in some way, huh?
Thaniel and me are...
It's true then. He's met Thaniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find
I
Thaniel.
mean, I intended to, right? Any ideas?
If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it.
Okay. There must be another way to lift the curse.
Without Thaniel, no. And I don't know how I can find him without speaking to this man.
See what I can do.
I don't deserve you, my friend.
All right, that didn't add much.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must...
All right. Just quick. Just to get a house of healing. Yeah, all right. Well, that was part of the plan. Maybe we'll go there immediately after the
A dried.
Mason's Guild. Well, it's pretty close. Cool. We're gonna go there. But we are also going to take break a little bit early, I'm afraid. It's not a problem. We'll be back very soon, so I'm just going to hit break time. You get to hear the in music, and I'll return soon. Be good.
Take a moment, Bran. Savor our victory over the Drider. I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead. Not before. We're still alive, Bran. It's worth a cheer at the very least. You ever known me to and cheer? It's always the first time. You better. Or I'm a dead man walking. Not as long as we can put up a fight with him.
Has he shown any sign of coming to his senses? Do not give up hope just yet.
So now what? We just wait. Hope the trousseau comes through.
Yes, we wait. If we're called, we join the fight against Ketheric. The true soul, we will land for final blow. Drider doing the cult's work. The Absolute's claws have dug deep.
His death was surely a great blow to the cult.
They've gathered an entire army. Was one lost soldier among thousands?
Yeah?
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Tragedy. Worse than that. A crime.
Take a moment, Bran. Savor our victory over the Drider.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead. Not before.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon, and we don't want any surprises.
Cheer.
Yes, Mom.
First time. I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy. I don't. So now what? We just wait. Hope the true soul comes through.
Happened to you?
Yes, we wait. If we're called, we join the fight against Ketheric. And with the true soul, we will land the final blow.
This place gives me the creeps. Yeah?
Ain't my neck of the woods. The Drider doing the cult's work. The Absolute's claws have dug deep.
Art.
Great blow to the cult.
Hail, Art. Can you hear me?
Preparing to march, I wager. Seems that way.
What happened to you?
You better be. We're on a dead man walking. Not as long as we can put up a fight with them. Take a moment, Bran. Savor our victory over the Drider.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead. Not before.
We're still alive, Bran. That's worth a cheer at the very least.
Have you ever known me to cheer?
There's always a first time. And head out. All this standing around is making me antsy. I don't. That's why we're still standing around.
When did you turn? Why?
Trousseau comes through.
Yes, wait. If we're called to join the fight against Ketheric, Trousseau will land the final blow.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
What happened to you?
The Drider doing the cult's work. The Absolute's claws have dug deep.
His death was surely a great blow to the cult.
They gathered an entire army. Was one lost soldier among thousands?
I wish we gave up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Tragedy. Worse than that. Crime.
I don't. Take a moment, Bran. Savor our victory over the Drider.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead. Not before.
We're still alive, Bran. That's worth a cheer at the very least.
You ever know the need to cheer?
It's always the first time. This place gives me the creeps. Yeah?
I pity you. Truly.
He's lucky to have you watching over him. Thank you.
Trousseau comes through.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from El Dorado?
Trousseau
Maybe not, Mom.
lands the final blow.
You better be, or I'm a dead man walking. Not as long as we can put up a fight.
The Drider doing the cult's work. The Absolute's claws have dug deep.
His death was surely a great blow to the cult.
They gathered an entire army. Was one lost soldier among thousands?
I wish we would gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy. I don't. That's why we're still standing around. Take a moment, Bran. Savor our victory over the Drider.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead. Not before.
We're still alive, Bran.
leave soon? We don't want any surprises.
Yes, Mom.
Wait. If we're called, we join the fight against Catherine. And with the true soul, we will land the final blow. Rider doing the cult's work. The Absolute's claws have dug deep.
His death was surely a great blow to the cult.
They gathered an entire army. Was one lost soldier among thousands?
Take a moment, Bran. Savor our victory over the Drider.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead. Not before.
We're still alive, Bran. That's worth a cheer at the very least.
I pity
You
you.
ever known me to truly cheer?
There's always a first time.
The trolls report more activity among the cultists, Mom.
Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
So now what? We just wait. Hope the true soul comes through.
Yes, we wait. If we're called, we join the fight.
Has he shown any sign of coming to his senses?
We will land the final blow.
Do not give up hope just yet.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy. I don't. That's why we're still standing around.
The Drider doing the cult's work. The Absolute's claws have dug deep.
His death was surely a great blow to the cult.
They gathered an entire army. Was one lost soldier among thousands?
Yeah. Ain't my neck of the woods. Take a moment, Bran. savor our victory over the Drider. I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead. Not before.
We're still alive, Bran. That's worth a cheer at the very least.
Have you ever known me to cheer?
There's always a first time.
Okay, we're back. Just went for a parenting assist. He's doing fine. Off to bed. There are things like, got a plan. If Baby K is unwell. Who is taking what portion of work off to look after him? I'm not drastically unwell. I mean, we'll discover more when he visits an actual doctor tomorrow as well, but still. Good job, Baby K. Okay, one sec. Right, we're back. Let's explore. We had a thing to go look at. Funny, we didn't get any extra information from Halsin other than he wants to know more. We can't ask him any other questions either. Our dialogue tree was curtailed by him being in the other location, so... I mean, it's not like we weren't going to do it, but it really solidifies what we're going to do next. Yeah, Little Mess is working a little better now. Back to the Mason's Guild. See if we can learn anything more. It does look like that quest has been completed, so... Shadow Coast lands. Nothing specifically for... Okay. Like, investigate the resistance. Maybe it's one of those quests that will complete when you loot the item necessary. Okay. Alright, yeah, go on.
Open view.
Go on. Arabella? Great. You're not Mole, who we've been specifically out to find, but we like Arabella. Hiding too dark. I don't like the critical miss we had first. That sucks.
Surprised you spotted me.
He's gonna get seen immediately. He's wearing full plate. Or not. It's a little surprising. Good job, Will. Relatively rare that you make me proud, but good job. Oh, rogues are really variable. For some reason, he really is quite variable whether he's going to be useful or not.
Battle favors the fearless.
God, I hope this is close enough.
Death is but a word away. Blood comes easy these days.
It's fireball. Who wants me to look at that building?
No holding back.
Yeah, I don't think we need to go super hard on this one, to be honest. Kind of disadvantage. No one's in melee with it. Jeez, man. Better than nothing.
Open up.
Alright, bonk him, Carlock. Bonk him good. I forgot there's one right there.
Passport is set. With glee.
Gale.
That's curious.
Lovely. I don't think we got hit. Jesus. Putrefied tumor.
You see a man drain his tankard in an inn as he listens to a flaming fist play the lute. He's better than his uniform might suggest. An older man turns his head away in shame. His neighbors would not catch a glimpse of the lute playing a flaming fist in the town square. It's the catatonic man you encountered in Last Light Inn.
Huh.
This plans me for a mechanism of sorts.
Floss.
Ooh, I sense a secret. Maybe I need more pockets.
What's that?
Lady of Darkness. Night shall fall. I mean, I'm assuming, but I think it works.
You feel a rush of outrage. This woman worshipped Shah to the end. So why does the Night Singer's curse not spare her?
I need to find a way forward.
Yeah, we'll investigate those plaques in a little bit. I want to see what Arabella's up to.
Are you out there? Please.
Uh-oh.
Hey! I know you. You're... Twist 'em up.
Is that the kid Korga went after? Seems she's learned a new trick.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me.
Good job, little one. Quite the powerful spell. Bet there's a great story behind you learning it.
That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
Normally tales of stolen artifacts are tragedies. I'm glad you've bucked that trend.
Tragedies? Them's the sad ones, right? I hope not. Especially since Mum and Pops, after Zevlor, when he... Well, there was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him run behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
Hey, comrade. I'll find your parents. You can count on me.
Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
Of course. Of course, you can stay in my camp.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
Nice. I'm sure nothing will go wrong having a child in camp.
Grief. Before the shadows took her, this woman mourned someone lost in battle.
Why have we here?
You sense a matriarch's flush of pride. She will soon be a grandmother, and the child will bear her name, Maldred. Here lies faithful Jamie, the love of all our lives. In memory of Reuben Corley, who lived stoically and died without complaint.
I'll give it a shot.
Behold the mortal remains of Marvy Bullows, town crier, died loudly.
That's curious.
True love's caress. One of a fond caress. One of a magical pair of rings that allows the wearer to receive warding bond from a creature wearing the matching ring. Bonded by love. Wife's diary. In the 5th year of our union, we faced the biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill and we became their caretakers. It was a dark and difficult time, filled with emergencies of every possible type. Gone were the easeful days in which our time was our own, our days were filled with work, each other, and little else. During our darkest moments, I wondered if we'd survive it, but the bond of love we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend, but would not break, no matter the pressure. Oh. Lovely.
Here lies Macias, taken before his time.
Just sneakily going through graves. Roots of apparent death. Allow the wearer to cast feign death. The moment is nigh. War has been brewing and now it overflows. When Ketherick turned us towards Shar, I followed him, in appearance if not in heart. This is my home, and I would not be removed from it, no matter what. I watched at a distance as the darkness here grew, as Ketherick's grief brought him farther and farther from life itself. As he gathered his army, I prayed for his defeat. As the harpers march upon our little village, our little, beautiful village, I can only hope Ketherick will be felled at last, and Wraithwind can begin to heal from this nightmare. Whew.
And I'm off.
Things didn't go that easily.
On my way.
Ice pipe rope, resistance to cold. Nice. We could use that if we ever thought about what we're wearing before we go into a fight. Salts of corpse rose. Shortcut from the Masons Guild, huh? How very convenient. Just in case you need to get to the graveyard quickly. And I mean, I understand. People are dying to get in here. Oh yeah, should we trust a house of healing that's got a graveyard next to it? I don't think so. Music box, eh? Perfectly normal thing to see that. Someone standing there. The Wraithwind House of Healing's inventory of various poultices, tonics, and potions supplies appear to dwindle dramatically in its final days, and upon the book's front cover is scrawled a message in black ink. Justiciars only, no exceptions. No. Oh, there are two of them. Plain unadored note. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on with this lady.
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
This corpse. It's Arabella's father. The horror of his end I daren't contemplate.
Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead. Merely medicated to ease the pain.
Well, that's a relief. A sleight of hand. Give the corpse a subtle poke. We're gonna need it. More than one. That's a relief.
I see movement. The patient's awake. Hello? Can you hear me?
Now that's sorted. Might I purchase some supplies?
Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
Normal. Perfectly normal. Purple worm toxin. Lovely. got a lot of poison. Add wares. I'm sure we've got enough just random junk that we can sell. Can't sell the nutbuster though, right? Plate armor we're not wearing. Idols of Saloon that I just make her carry. Jeez, it's not worth much, is it? It's a bit odd. Yeah, we don't need to give Yankee a short sword. Could just press the equalize button, but I'm like, no. There you go. Don't need more of those. Cool. That'll do.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to tend to my patient.
Oh, I'm not pleased to see that. Sorry, staff bedding pool. House of Healing staff pool. 1. Rules. 1. Foreign body must be lodged in redacted cavity. 2. Once a guess is made, it may not be made again. 3. Minimum bet 1 GP. Round 1 bets, pool 11 GP. Lidwin, chicken egg, cinder, wine bottle, henna, carrot, Vanessa, candlestick. Winner! Anya, ogre's finger. Anyway. Very good. Just a regular bone saw, very normal. Yeah, cleric loves it. They probably don't let you do that no more. Memorandum. 2. All Wraithwin House of Healing medical personnel. From Malice Thorm, head surgeon. It's come to my attention that our so-called caregivers are wasting precious anesthetic resources on the elderly and the mortally wounded. Nurse Lidwin informs me that this practice eases the suffering of the feeble and guides them to Our Lady's vital embrace. Never have I heard such abject nonsense. Anesthetic is a tool to relieve my ears of my subject's screams as I apply the blade, not a mercy to be freely dispersed to living corpses. So has saith Shah, only in the infirm suffering may we forget our own. Next to ignore this missive will feel my scalpel without sedative. I will simply have to endure the shrieks. Sounds like a nice guy. Well, thank you. This exhaustive log lists each and every patient to have sought healing in Wraithwin along with their ailments. The minor injuries and common diseases of the early pages give way to critical wounds and deep lacerations, the repercussions of battle. Several outbound scrolls have been slid along the final pages, demanding that the healers turn away wounded harpers and saloonites and reserve their tonics for wounded dark justiciars on the orders of General Ketherick Thorm. Sister Cinder.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly? Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen.
Fine, I'll get in line.
Be patient, be well.
Okay.
You're not sick. Not sick at all. Wait in line. Oh, not so well.
Okay,
But
I'll get back in line.
Oh, not so.
Right. What if I ignore you and go this way?
Oh, not so. Oh, not so well.
We've had one of the there are too many people in the party issues.
Here to see the doctor. Oh, not so well.
I don't have time to wait.
But well
I need
enough
to see the doctor right now.
Yes, yes, but all must wait. Join the line. You will be seen.
No.
Not efficient path.
Okay. Slam.
I just want a little look.
You talk to her. Right.
Oh, not. Join the line. You will be seen.
But performers feign the symptoms of a disease most terrible. Plus 11, we'll be fine.
Poor creature. Oh, so sad, so sick. The doctor will see you. The doctor will soothe. Down to the theater. Be swift. Be saved.
Thanks, let me fast. Let me pass so I can loot things. Ooh. Dragon's egg mushroom. That's fine. That's fine. We'll investigate that in a little bit. We're looking for information on the House of Healing. Distressed patient in surgery. Charles Scalpel, 270 hit points? Okay.
Time to press ahead.
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the Scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts.
This isn't going to be fun.
Stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort. Hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister. Show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
What wrong has this man done to deserve such torture?
Behold, sisters, the very face of ignorance, one who mistakes tenderness for torture. Go on, acquaint the face of ignorance with the true object of our studies.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
Gods! A living nightmare is this.
See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
But you, look,
Gotta hear him out, right?
sucker of Shar eludes you.
Probably
See
don't.
how painfully present you remain. We do not wish to see you suffer so. Let us cure you.
Investigation. Examine the systems and the implements. Well, because it's in intelligence. Well, we've already decided we're doing it, so... Nice. You don't, under any circumstances, gotta give it to him?
The sister's blades are bloodied and dull. Only the most measured hand could make a clean incision.
Religion. Recall what you know from Shah's teachings.
You remember a Sharon maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's embrace.
The sisters aren't ready. They'll make me sick instead of curing me. Voice of the circle. Didn't even need it. Alright.
Their incisions are, as yet, still straight with imprecision. That much I must concede. How to steady their hands, I wonder.
I take joy in performing with the master of my craft. I'm sure the sisters are the same. Why don't you volunteer? DC 21. Let's go. All right.
I see
Asterion, Lae'zel, Shadowheart, and Kalakabooz. Weird to have all of them on the same side.
the light that blinds us. Come, sisters, soothe me.
Oh yeah, they're so good. They're the best surgeons I've ever seen. What?
Delivered to the jaws.
The best defense is virtually nonsense. An apple a day keeps the scalpel away. Battered loot. Wake up, Art Calla. Surgeon's subjugation amulet. Once for long rest, scoring critical hit on a humanoid, where it can paralyze the target. Cool. I don't think that's useful.
These boots have seen everything.
Wait, what? Julia, why did it... Okay. The soot-stained scrolls a list of the dead, specifically casualties of battle. It is dated at 986 DR, about a half millennium ago, and is signed by Malus Thorm. Titus Craft, Justiciar, Decapitation, Loden Eben, Justiciar, Blood Loss, Unknown Saloonite, Arcane Burns, Unknown, Smash Skull, Moran Ma, Justiciar, Split in Two, Unknown Druid, Crushed Windpipe. From these names follow hundreds of others. A final index catalogues objects plucked from various corpses, daggers, pins, and jewelry of all sorts.
I'll take that.
Yank. Hi, Anya.
Be still, darling. Let Sister Anya comfort you.
No, I'm good. Just feel like you've got very specific ideas on what your cue is going to be. No.
There's a schism growing among the Githyanki people, and Lae'zel just took one step towards choosing a side.
That's good. Surgery and physiology. A shaman's primer. Or as some people say, primer, which I never really liked. Every page of this medical script is... every page of this medical text is crisp and unblemished, and every quill stroke precise. Sharon aphorisms and general philosophies accompany the explicit diagrams and surgical guidelines. Only with sacrifices must be gained, so has Our Lady said, and so I say to you, dearest reader, the darkness is infinite, but a master's teachings are not. When his wisdom is exhausted and his pupils fully versed, there shall come time for one final lesson. He will become the subject laid fully bare for his students to consult, examine, and dissect. The sisters shall one day know me, first in whole, last in part. Only then will they be masters. Bet we could use that against them at some point, but still, what? Yeah, use the key. That makes sense. I agree with Cleric to note that that just happened. A lot more dead sisters than I expected.
She remains silent.
Yeah. Honestly, what are they doing with a trepan? Scrapping any creepy medical equipment they could think of. No, I don't.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
What if I really want to? Or I've got a really bad headache.
As one does.
Gail just jumped up. Death and Divinity, a godly guide. Death is too powerful a force for even a single god to contain. It is a duty that has been passed from hand to hand, splintered into smaller pieces, disease, war, funeral rites, but there must always be an overseer of the cycle as life falls away. For countless aeons it was Jergal, the lord of the end of everything, presided over mortality with his unblinking stare, until even he grew weary. Young Baal, Bane, and Merkel must have thought themselves conquerors when they came for the god of death, and yet he used their ambitions to free himself. Merkel claimed primacy over death from Jergal's bargain, but even he does not rule death alone. What is murder, if not the most violent of deaths, seized by Baal in his incessant greed? What need would there be for noble Kelemvor to judge passing souls? If one died, he could hold the process entire. Even gods can die, after all. Those who worship death should remember that above all else. Just give that to Withers. Hey, Withers, I'm clearly onto you. Oh, if you say so. What if you think it would relieve some sinus pressure if you just got a little bit of a... like... Oh, I have dreamed about it. 3 gloves. Probably not used in something horrible. Still no, alright. Jeez, Loth's candle and a Pegasus banner? Okay. What if you see it as like an advanced kind of pap smear, except you scrape, scraping? Hospital library key. Oh, we're already in here, so... It's because you can definitely get up here from outside. Which is good. Got him. Hermit has declared absolutely fucking not.
All these dark justiciars slain in battle. They must have a stronghold nearby or a temple.
So you did? Nice. Okay.
Something over there.
What the fuck is Raphael just doing here?
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead.
Yeah.
Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
How long have you been standing around practicing that little recital? Also, we're going to swap characters. I kind of wish the swap characters let you change who's in dialogue, but I guess not. And again, I also love... I love the point that I can just...
Until it was perfect.
Do other things while they're distracted.
I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers
Do not
ahead.
trust this dramatic bitch. What dangers are those?
Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Fine, paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Paint me a clearer picture than that. Hope this works. Nice.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
You're still only telling me half of what you really know, I can tell. Nice. Okay, good.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain
If it's
trapped
carnage
in the
incarnate,
dark.
it's a demon, not a devil.
Misplace its head, perhaps.
Fucking writers just...
I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that.
I think demons make... Sounds like an acquaintance I'd quite like to make, actually.
Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede.
Cool.
And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion. When the beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
Oh, well, I can't not do it.
Than I expected.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly.
Fuck off,
and
Raphael.
we'll close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
Right. See, what I'm going to do instead is go kill a couple of things, probably giving me enough experience to level up. And then I'm going to go wake up that dude. Because we got to teleport. And that was enough for me to go, great, let's go. Stop trying to throw things.
On my way.
Yeah, but group stealth is not a bad idea. Where were the bastards? Here. Alright. It's funny that I can't hear much coming out of Raphael's mouth except nah, 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 nah. And I'm sure that's intentional, but phew, good job. Okay, cool. Stealth successful? You just... Yeah, you guys keep doing that, okay? Hold on, we're just gonna swap to Astarion because... nobody else is standing close enough to another. Alright. Hordebreaker is terrible, I gotta say. I'm not picking that again. Maybe it'll increase to like 10 feet at some point. Yeah, there's not a chance you have anything to do. Wait. Love that. Don't have any spell slots, okay. That'll do.
Can't afford to stay idle.
I won't say this feels mean, because they well and truly deserve it, but it's very funny to me. Ding! That's what we wanted, ladies and gents. It's the whole reason we're here. Damn, spotted Karlach.
Strength in silence.
little bit more. Why do you have disadvantage on it though, buddy? Too dark. Get you dark vision of some sort, because... It looks like strength drain worked on you because you're heavily encumbered now.
This is your end.
Just wait. Just wait.
My turn.
Up you come. That's it. Come on. Come up to the big pile of us. It'll definitely turn out well. We don't want that. Yeah, that's why I keep using magic missile. Damn.
I am fury. I am death.
I swear that's where it was.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Huh. Whoops.
Well, so much for peace.
Nope.
What should I do?
Look, I tried. Nope. Did we see how the Shadow Mastiff climbed that ladder? Because I kind of wish we could have. Still too dark, huh? Alright.
Fleet of foot.
Close ranks.
Damn it. I don't know why I keep thinking Gale's first. He's not first.
Taking position.
Bonk. I like it. Good job, everybody. Now, for everyone to level up, then we're teleporting to the end, and we're going to play that old loot and see what happens. By that time, it's probably time to finish up. Jeez, okay, Warlock. Let's go. They're equal. No, they're not equal. So level 4 bard. Perfect. Nope. Definitely not. Honestly, light would be pretty useful right about now. I think we're gonna go with heat metal. Proficiency for deception. Double, sorry. That's not worth it. Resistant to fire damage immediately. Free additional Eldritch Invocation? Fuck, that's not bad. It's not bad. I think we picked up Shadow Touch before. We did. We could also now pick up Fey Touched. That's probably pretty silly. Let's not do that. Not taking that. Jeez, look at all that. Gain expertise and a charisma skill. No, just gain expertise and a skill. It's pretty neat. Svirfneblin. Okay. Let's actually just... Like, I know it's boring, but let's max charisma. Absolutely max it. Then it's feat time, baby. You can... But it doesn't matter because you can't sneak attack if your main hand weapon isn't light. Dex 18. No, light armor master would be what we're after. Svirfneblin. Doesn't hurt that it's just such an amazing word to say. Love saying it. That's what we're after. Increase dexterity and reroll damage twice when using piercing weapons. Isn't that great? How do I make him more likely to... Increases his strength. I want him to be able to hit more because he keeps fucking missing. Damage twice. Slasher. Honestly, Slasher would do it. We'll increase it. Great Sword is slashing. That's Gale. Something's weird with the lighting engine that makes their hair look weird. Gale's a paladin at the moment. Because I'm terrible like that. Crusher. Feats. Increasing everyone's ability scores the whole way around. This one you might be like, who the fuck's that guy? He's a sorcerer I created just to cause trouble. I mean, because I cause trouble. Oh. 36 feet. Why Palomino? Sorry. Jeez. Yeah. Mysterion is also not supposed to be a ranger, but you know. I just want them to miss less. That's why I'm always like, I want to increase their core stats because he didn't change armor class. It's the biggest marker. Yeah, he gains 16 hit points. It's just never that useful. Come on. Yeah, well, let's give it something to gap close a bit faster. Doesn't give strength, doesn't give anything useful except the actions, so no. +1 to chance to hit essentially everything is just worth it. I know it's kind of boring, sorry.
This place gives me the creeps. See now, great blow to the cultists. They've gathered an entire army.
It's just gotta tickle my throat. Back in a sec. It's really irritating.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from Baldur? Maybe not, Mom.
Right. Okay, that's better. I wanted to, on Slam, who's got the loot, pick up the battered loot instead. It might help.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead. Not before.
Hey, Halsin.
Daniel and me are...
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more. We need to rouse him.
I found a loot. It seems to have belonged to the Flaming Fist.
Good. Its music might help restore him. Show it to him.
Pull out the loot you found and play a little.
Daniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help.
Calm. Breathe. You've been trapped in the Shadowfell for a century. Take a moment to clear your mind.
A century? You're Halsin. Daniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is.
I bet.
If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes.
Was there anything that could offer guidance? Something that didn't change?
Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the lakeshore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
Is Lutenists really the term? I know Luffy is for people who make it, but still.
He better be. Or I'm a dead man walking.
Yeah.
As long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
I've got to give the bad news to the poor child. I know, we're low on spell slots. But I feel like if we go to camp and sleep, maybe we'll get a cutscene. Let's not do this stupid thing. Let's go to camp. It's long rest. Look like anyone's got anything desperate they need to say to us, so let's just nap then. Oh, cool. No interesting dreams. Alright.
I never met a skeleton before.
Wait, the kid.
You know, dead.
Withers then. There we are, Arabella. Hey, Arabella, just gotta give you a bit of a heads up.
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy. You find Mum and Pops?
For once I found myself at a loss for words. They're gone, Arabella. I'm sorry.
No. No, no, no. I don't believe you.
Wish this was simply another tale, but it's not. I'm telling you the truth.
They'd never leave me. They promised. Get away from me. Go!
Lisa loved that. Great. Driving me mad. Good name. One lutenist in the city.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin.
First, I want to know what to expect.
Daniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone.
Hold on, shouldn't I come with you?
No. This opportunity has been 100 years in the making. It has to be me. And only me.
Bear Daddy, why?
But I didn't bring you here to witness an old druid's grandstanding. You have a part to play in this, and I trust you will play it well. With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs.
You can count on me.
Good. Now it's important that only I pass through the portal once it opens. The magic is fragile. Any mistake, and our one chance will be lost forever.
Right. Don't let these skeletons through.
Of seeking the Oakfather's favor. To find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works. Oakfather, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
Let's go. Gonna say something hilarious like, well, I guess everything's fine because no one's attacking us. And then, here we go. Run past. Ooh. Crushed. Okay. One sec. Sorry. Got a request. And the request was, could you please move the dinner that I have made for you out of range of the cat while I look after baby K? So, like, a bit of a dick move to not. Nah. Oh shit. Probably should have looked there, huh? Sorry, Gale will help. Don't think that worked. No, he's not upset about that at all. Simply absurd, how dare I? Stop streaming for maybe 2 minutes maximum. To look after my own dinner. Anyway, I'm pretty pleased with the idea. Nice. Good job, Bazel. Boy, I just love having a greater chance to hit with all of my attacks. Guess what, fuckers? It's also fish, too. It's fish in like a buttercream sauce. So if the cat gets fish, like... Fell for the trope, man. No, you don't... Regular hits is fine. Need these guys to come closer.
More foes. Halsin better get back soon.
Alright. Jeez. Should I curse for it? Well, that's not terrible. Time for you to rage. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it should be. Soldier Pentacrush. Because we killed 5 things in a single turn. It's very impressive. None of these fuckers are close enough to get it. Oh, that would do. Okay, so Hordebreaker ranged. Free attack on Hordebreaker. Get it. Regular extra attack on that. Can't target undead. Well, reasonable, I suppose, but jeez. Alright. Shit, a little bit more. Come on, Gale, you can get 12. Good. Delta 18, much better. Shadowcast Hoppers, Pilgrims. After this, 3 turns. Shadowcast Gith, you say? Shit. She's just gonna soak up some more hits, I'd say. Okay, well that was good. Karlak. What other cool thing do we have here? Flaming Sphere, received conditions. Blessing of Salute. Glad to know she likes it. No, you're good. Oh, great. Cool. You thought I forgot, didn't you? You were like, Jimbles definitely forgot. Oh, 1 hit point. Hey! One of them got. Wonk.
This is my time.
A lot of it. Didn't expect that to work. Okay, well, next turn. Okay, well. In the meantime, suck it. Did you just not do the one on? Okay, Wraith? I thought you would, but sometimes you don't get everything you want. I guess. Paragon against rock.
Destroyer.
Honestly, stay there, buddy. Jeez. Dismiss. Okay, a little bit more. Oh, it's... Yes, thank you, Luxy, you're right. Let's save here and finish what's going on soon, because, like, it does say lost ground, but I bet there'll be a good cutscene afterwards, and maybe we should just save it for then. Alright, I got lost in the sauce there enjoying the battle. It was highly enjoyable to play Baldur's Gate 3 with you tonight. It actually felt like the time just flew past, right? What an enjoyable evening. Thank you very much for spending it with me. Have a really good week ahead, okay? Now, it is Monday. Pretty soon. Don't let Mondays get you down, because as I have learned from a very bad movie, Mondays can still be good if you break into a dairy and run a heist to steal milk for your dad. Anyway, tell people you love them very much, and have an excellent night. I will see you on Wednesday night. We will be playing either Chaos Wheel or Kingdom Hearts, depending on whether I can get some people. Yeah. It's just a weird time. All right, friendos. Be good to yourselves and each other. Good night.